Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-February 2024 reading for the zodiac sign of Gemini. Welcome, fellow Geminis. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages I receive, as well as meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go and get into it here, Gemini. Column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's coming for the remainder of February. Column number 2, we're going to talk about anything related to money. Column 3, we're going to talk about anything related to love. And our fourth and final column is a message for our future self or spirit guides, which is like almost advice for the remainder of February. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, take a look at your crystal of the month, and do a healing note. But again, Gemini, column number 1, what's coming for the remainder of February? We have the summary affirmation card of consistency. Consistency is so important here, Gemini. You've probably heard me say this before, but consistency is key. So I'm not sure what you're trying to accomplish right here, right now, but stay persistent, stay consistent. Consistent's how you're going to get those results. That's how you're going to get those things that you want. But let's take a look and see what we've got going on here. Alright, so first up we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups has some wildly different meanings. I do want to focus in on this fourth cup here, though. I feel like there's a surprise gift coming for you, Gemini, in the next few weeks. So I just feel like you're receiving. You're on the receiving end of something really wonderful, so that's super exciting to see. The next card we have is the Strength card. The Strength card is just a card of unconditional love. And again, this is what's driving that gift. I feel like someone just loves you so much, cares about you so much. So really like a gift of love, I feel like, is what's coming your way. At the bottom, we're going to echo that message. We have the Six of Cups there at the bottom. And with that 6th cup, again, that's receiving or giving a gift. And here I just feel like we're on the receiving end, which is really nice to see. So, yeah, I feel like you're getting a gift for sure. That doesn't really have anything to do with consistency, but whatever you're working on, Gemini, make sure we're staying consistent there too. Let's see if we have some other messages outside of the gift here. First up, we have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands, there's something we need to get completed. So this does tie back to our consistency card here, Gemini. I feel like there's something we need to get done. We need to get it across the finish line. You see the finish line here on this card. So really consistent. Make sure we're pushing. Make sure we get this done in the next few weeks. That's an important message there for you. The next card we have is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card of pulling the sword from your own heart. It's doing some sort of healing. And I'm kind of jumping ahead to the Tower card, but something didn't happen the way we wanted it to, Gemini, and it really hurt our feelings. And we need to figure out how to move past this. We need to figure out how to let this go, how to heal from this. We need to create a new plan because something didn't go the way we wanted it to. But we need to be able to move past whatever this is that's hurting us. Otherwise, it'll really kind of be a limitation. The next card we have is the Tower card. The Tower card is a card of things going awry. It's things that we didn't want. It's upheaval. I always tell people you plan for A, B, C, and D, E, F happens. So again, something did not play out the way we thought it would. Something did not happen the way we thought it would. And it did cause some hurt feelings. But we need to be able to get past that or it's going to hold us back as we move out of February. So just keep that in mind. So 3 strong messages there for you. Column number 2, we're going to talk about anything related to money. We have a quick affirmation. I love money and money loves me. In this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money. First up, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a card of material abundance, so we love that. Money's looking pretty good going into the remainder of the month. This is also a card of wishes coming true. So I feel like we're going to get what we want. here, Gemini, or maybe we're really taking aggressive steps to get what we want here. But this is, again, wishes coming true, which is good to see. The next card we have is the Moon card. So the Moon card is a card of making voluntary changes. Again, we're going to start to take, I feel like, really aggressive action to get what we want financially or to get what we want career-wise. But yeah, I just feel like you're making changes to get what you want, where you want to be. At the bottom, we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card of withdrawing, retreating, moving on. Again, we're taking really aggressive steps to get to where we want to go here, Gemini. I like the Eight of Cups too, because it's like what we have right now is good. These Eight of Cups, they're stacked nicely, they look nice, but we're moving on to something better. So it's like the grass is greener on the other side. We want more. Again, we have this wish, we have this dream, and we're really going to go after getting there. So I like to see this kind of action, this kind of change. Make sure we're trusting our intuition as well. So you see with the face and the sun and the moon here, this is really trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. I feel like you're going to know when to push, when not to push, which is good. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Wheel of Fortune, one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. This is good luck, good fortune. We've already talked about that. I feel like we have good money coming in, we have good luck on our side, but this is a turning point. You know, with the wheel on this card, the wheel is all about the turn, Gemini, and I feel like we're turning towards these wishes, we're turning towards these goals, and we're going after them hard. It's interesting, our next card here, we have the Four of Swords. This is kind of like the no-chill card. This is needing to rest, retreat, renew, recover. But I don't know that you need to do that. But again, this is just an example of how hard you're pushing for this. It's like you're not giving yourselves any breaks. You're not giving yourself any downtime. We are just full on committed to getting to where we want to go, to making these changes, to getting to that promotion, getting to that pay raise, getting to that retirement. I don't know what it is first, Gemini. Of course, I'm sure it's going to vary for some of you, but just pushing so hard to get there. At the bottom, we have the Four of Pentacles. Anytime we have the Four of Pentacles, this is like desires. These are, again, our dreams, our hopes, the things we want, the desires, the things that we want. So again, we're just taking such aggressive action to get there. But I like the feel of it, Gemini, and I think things are shifting in your favor. We have the Nine of Cups saying your wishes are going to come true. You have the Wheel of Fortune indicating really positive shifts for you. So push away. I think you're pushing at the right point. You're fighting at the right point here, Gemini. Looking at our next column, we're going to talk about anything related to love. Quick love message to get us started here. When you pass from this world, you take nothing but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love. Family, friends, relationship, children, marriage. Anything you associate with love, Gemini. First up, we have the Magician. The Magician is another inspired action card. It's like we're very motivated to do something. Anything is possible with the Magician card, so don't start to rule anything out. There's a lot of potential here. I would never say you couldn't do something or something won't happen, because anything is possible with the Magician card. So again, I feel like you're going to start to go after the things you really want. But for now, we're kind of isolated. We're laying a little low. We have the Eight of Swords here. There's something holding us back from going after the things that we want. I feel like maybe there was recent events, Gemini. This is really interesting energy, though. It's like you have the Magician saying, yes, inspired energy, ready to go. Then we have the Eight of Swords saying we are limiting ourselves right now. We're not quite fully going after it. I think, to the best of my knowledge or best of my feel here, Gemini, things are changing, and that's what kind of has us in this Eight of Swords position, this kind of isolation, this holding to see what happens. I do feel like the shift to this Magician, where we're going to start taking, again, that really aggressive action, will come soon. At the bottom, we have the Four of Pentacles. We just talked about the Four of Pentacles. Again, it's those things that we want. And I think here soon, you're going to start to make really aggressive moves to get those things that you want. Very motivated, very inspired, very passionate moves to get the things that you want. We need to unpack this maybe a little bit further, but let's see what other information we have here. First up, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of giving or receiving. I have no doubt you're going to receive the things that you want, Gemini, here. Again, the Magician, anything is possible with the Magician. So don't get in your head that it's not going to happen or it's not what you wanted it to be, because anything is possible. So you're definitely going to get, I feel like, exactly what you want here. The next card we have is the Four of Cups. This is like twofold. So again, this is another receiving card. You see that fourth cup, that's like surprise gift. So again, there's not anything that you want that you can't have here, Gemini. But there is a little bit of apathy, lack of fulfillment, discontentment, a little bit of unhappiness that I'm feeling. And again, I feel like we just are sorting through. We aren't right now pursuing what we want, although I think that shift will happen, and when we do, it'll come right to us. I am seeing a little bit of conflict too. We have the Five of Wands, and perhaps that's what we're waiting. That's what we're holding on. That's what we're isolating from. This could be like rivalry, obstacles, challenges, competition. I feel like we're feeling some of those things right now, and that's why we're not feeling good, and that's why we're not pushing right now to get the things that we want. I feel like this will just come with time, Gemini, and I hate to say that. I know that's not always the answer people like to hear, but I feel like the rivalry, the challenges, the obstacles, those things will settle, our feelings will rise, and then we can really start to go after the things that we want. But again, whenever you do start to go after a Gemini, it'll be right there. You're going to get exactly what you want quite quickly. Looking at our fourth and final column, a message from our future self or spirit guides, we have the summary affirmation card of influence. So this is an important reminder to focus on the things that we can influence, focus on the things that we can control. But a lot of times there are more things in our influence than we realize. But again, be focused on the things you can impact. Be focused on the things that you can change. What is in your circle of control here, Gemini? So first up, we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is always favorable for you. This is finding out some sort of information, though, finding out some sort of truth. I feel like we're going to get information, Gemini, and although it will be favorable for you, it doesn't feel favorable right now. I feel like we're sad, we're grieving, we're upset about the news that we've heard, but this isn't one of those things that we have influence over. But we do have influence over if it becomes a positive for us or not, and I think it will. So again, we're finding out news, it's making us upset, but we have to realize it's not something we can change. At the bottom, we have the King of Swords. This is very strategic, very intentional. I feel like what I'm hearing is like the world has a plan, and you just kind of have to trust it. Again, this isn't something that we have influence over. We're upset about the news, but you have to just accept and know that it's part of a greater plan. Part of a bigger picture, and it will be favorable for you because at the end of the day, the Judgment card really is a favorable card for you. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like we wish we would have waited to hear this news. I feel like the timing wasn't right. That's what I'm getting with the Seven of Pentacles there. The next card we have is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups has a lot of different meanings, but one of them is like proposal and opportunity. And this is like knight in shining armor, prince or princess charming. Prince or princess charming. Is that right? Yeah. So like the ideal, the epitome, the perfect, but it just doesn't feel like that right now. So again, there is this grander plan. There is this bigger picture. The Hierophant's going to echo that message as well. The Hierophant's a card of expectations. And again, this will be better than expected. But for now, it's not the news you wanted to hear. The timing was not right. But just trust, Gemini, that there is something bigger, grander, better happening here, even though it surely doesn't feel like it right now. All right. Now I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video here and think of them. But question number 1, we have the Ace of Spades, number 37 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2, we have the 9 of Spades, number 41 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 3, we have the Ace of Diamonds, the number 9 card. This is going to be a no. So no, yes, no there for you, Gemini. We're also going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck, which is a crystal to keep with you through the month of February. We have rock crystal or clear quartz. It's good for clarity, purity, energy, doing things in your own way. You have your own aim in life. Again, I feel like we're making some really aggressive moves right now, so that rock crystal will be great for you. And last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Gemini, your healing note says, and so I wait for the time to heal the pain and raise me to my feet once again. Now I can start a new path, my own path, the one that will make me whole again. Thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you feel inclined to make a donation. But thank you so much, Gemini, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your February.